And good evening, my comrades. This is Dmitry. Welcome to a nice, really nice day in another Los Santos. As we're going through to the car reviews, today interesting fact I was picking up which car I could be reviewing on, and as my site showed up this really nice red and black Pontiac Fire-bird, as in Grand Theft Auto game it's called Phoenix. Look at this, my comrades. It has a really nice black black and red finish, especially when red is the main color. But as we approach back, we see that ass. But enough of that ass, my comrades. This is a really nice car to have as a muscle car. I would say because it would give you that kind of look, is brings you back into the 1980s or to the 1970s, where all the weed and all the drugs were legal. But it's okay, my comrades. As soon as we approach inside, we see really nice interview. They done a really well interview, especially back in the 1980s. Reminds me of a weed and cocaine, and especially you don't have in your room back there, but you can hide a stash. Yes, my comrades, and as usual, we are going to compare if this car is really worth it to run away from the cops. Because the sound of this car brings back memories like yes, I'm coming with a big roar V8 engine, ripping all the Toyotas I could see in the back. The handling of this car comparing to, especially it's a muscle car, it's a really nice handling, but it's a stock version. If you put a lot of power in a real wheel drive, it will give you a smile. Or especially even not giving you a smile riding on a day like a homie. Yes, my comrades, you can even drift on this car. And look at this, hear that sound, my comrades. The sound of this is badass. But yes, my comrades, we're going to rob another bank. At least try to. Or we're gonna die. I don't know, but we will find out. Because by the sound at least, I really like this Pontiac. And I don't want to wreck it, but you know, you need to wreck it to, you know, to see if this car really perfect or not. And that handling, perfect handling. I would give the E+ to the handling. And look at that color, it's red and black, perfect color to make your enemies jealous. Yes, let's see, we're going to the mini market. Yes, I know you've been watching. I'll buy him some noodles, some soap, and some bleach. I'm buying a bleach.
Oh, no.
Now give me your money.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
What do you mean none again? Yeah, go.
Okay. I'm going as fast as I can.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
I swear this happens at least once a week.
Oh, okay. If it happens once a week, see ya. See you another week. And now we run. And really good thing is about this Pontiac is it starts at the first time comparing to all those 1970s and 1980s vehicles where you actually cannot even start the car. It will gonna take you like 25 minutes or maybe an hour to start up the car. The worst pain in the ass will be if you be starting this in a cold. Trust me, my comrades, starting any car, especially when I live in Russia, it takes me about 20. Oh, and I just wrecked my precious Pontiac, but that's okay. It takes me about 20 minutes to heat up the car. But yeah, 20 minutes, but in 20 minutes your balls will be dry, and yeah, короче, то на car. Sorry, my comrades. Since we back in 1980s or 1970s team, we are going to do some escaping with a gun. Although the gun looks like brand new. Sorry, BMW. But hear that sound, my comrades, the sound of a badass. Let's see. Oh, nobody cops, huh? See, this is what happens when you drive a really nice Pontiac, when you have a V8 Chevrolet engine. Yes, I believe it's a Chevrolet engine. I hope it's not made in China, because it will break my American dream. Oh, that handling. I like that handling. Perfect handling. And since we're driving away from the cops on the highway like it should be, and shooting at tires like a maniacs, yes. Oh, and I think so I popped my 5 tires, but it's okay. Time to escape. Where did I find myself was? Oh shit, that is bad. Looks so bad. I know I try to be like a movie star, but that doesn't look like I'm trying. See, time to live like brain maniacs. See, I would say this is a really nice getaway car. And when you put in gas to the metal, it goes 0 to 60 in, I would say, not that fast comparing to all the cars, but for 1980s car it's not that bad. And especially the state when the couple tires is swapped, I believe, but it's okay. And that's how my comrades would die, like we did in the 1980s movie. You know, wonder where the car is. Oh, there he is. See, having this car as a no trains. Okay, good. Having car as a even non-modified version, it's not that bad, and it's you know, the car is not in a bad shape. It only has some scratches. Yes, and I hear it coming. What is it? Like back in the 1980 movie, we're gonna do some crash test. Yes. On. Now bring it on, train. I'm waiting for you. And I think so that was a bad idea. Did it survive? Yes, the door survived. That's most important thing. If your door survived in a train crash, you'll be fine, trust me. I'm a Dimitri, I'm an expert in this. The crushing and destroying everything you could see is my specialty. So I would say this, even driving with this good condition car, it's a really to have, and it's not even modified. If you put a modification on it, like fully modified, it would still worth a car. But I would say this, my comrades, I would not recommend buying this car because just steal it. It's less cheaper. You're saving like about what, $35,000. So yes, my comrades, you're saving about $35,000 on this car, and by saving that, you can actually add some more modification options. You can even add lights. And in this big population, everybody needs a neon lights. So to summarize everything, I would say, my comrades, just stop right there. Comparing to this car in this shape, it's not that bad. Even look at the engine, it's still in perfect condition, although it may be a little bit bent, but it's okay. This car can still drive. Even I don't know what I kick it, but you know, it's I would say this car is approved by Dimitri. 3 times is enough, because this car survived the cop apocalypses. Really good, and the engine survived with the train wreck. So here you go. That's what I call American engineering. Survives even a train wreck. And now we're going to chase this. I think so. That looks like, oh yes, that is a Rolls Royce. Really nice car, but mine is better. You can do a road rage and you don't even give anything about it. You shoot him in a tire, although my tires are bad, but oh, that was the wrong button. Sorry, but it's okay. You'll be fine. And this car is really nice, especially in a gas mileage. It gives you 7 to 8 miles per gallon, which is not that really bad. But anyway, my comrades, to summarize this car and everything, I would say this was really nice. You can do rally, you can do everything. I would say this, if I had the money, I would export this car back to my motherland and rode it in the winter with my bears on the back. Although I don't know how would fit a bear on this cushion or this seat, but it's okay. The bear can handle it. And another wreck which is proves this car can still drive, which is so surprised. We're going to go another gas station to actually fill it up, because I think so my gas tank is bad, but you know, I would say this one more time with the whole bullets in a hole. This car is approved by Dimitri. As always, my comrades, have a nice day, like it, dislike it, and this is what Dimitri did.